All right. What do you guys remember from last time?
We're fighting vampires.
Oh yeah, a whole herd.
Yeah.
What do you call a flock
Have
of
we gotten
vampires?
any of them down yet? I don't know. Do
Yeah,
you call them a coven, like witches? I don't know.
we
Coven
did get.
feels right.
I think we got 2 down. Definitely
Okay.
one.
Cool.
Yeah, I was thinking one. I couldn't remember if it was 2 or not, but I thought one for sure.
Yeah, I think there
definitely.
was one.
DM's like, oh, you don't remember? It was one.
Yeah, it was exactly one.
Are you showing us mercy?
Well,
Well,
they
it's
are
What do you
running
mean?
away,
Yeah.
so it means we could probably run away too.
I'm chasing after him. I'm getting a second one, especially because you tell me I only got one. I'll prove you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel Lior feels responsible for unleashing this upon the city, and wants to go clean up her mess if possible. So I'm in it for as long as we can be.
Okay. Let us just change the maparoni. Okay, is this gonna work? Did this work?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, they're split. Oh goodness.
Actually, they're just on the edge of the map, but you might as well think of them as not on the map currently because they left it. There's just no room left.
But
Okay.
they ran to the
But
south,
they
right?
did run in different directions, or?
Yes, they did.
Oh darn.
But these ones down in the south were more hurt, right? I felt like my target that I was going after was going to be south.
I
Or maybe
think
that was
the
close.
I think there was one that was a little more hurt in that pair. It looks like. Let's go ahead and.
Also, I don't like how they got further away. They started off right next to me and dashed, and now they're even further away.
Yeah. Well, actually, I just couldn't go further because the grid ends on the map. I would have just moved them off the map.
What's their movement?
I don't know. Their dash is twice their move.
Personally,
Wait, so you're
I-
saying if it's 30 feet, then me using my bonus action, everything, and action to dash is only keeping up with them? Because they have a double dash?
No, they don't have a double dash. Hold on.
But you said dash is twice their movement, and in one way, everybody's dash is twice their movement? I thought you were
Right.
saying they give extra time.
No.
No. So I mean,
He was
from the
being
window to
facetious.
there, like to the edge, is not even 55 feet.
Yeah, but there were some up here, weren't there? Oh, no, I guess they were. I think
No,
they were here.
they're like right there, like right the window.
Yeah, here, I think.
Yep. So yeah, they easily made it there. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna say next up is
I had the last turn. It should be normal.
you had the
Yeah,
last turn. Oh, if you had
Yeah.
the last turn, okay.
Next up is the
cast-
turn order.
where the hell am
I cast Shatter on the and ran after them. That's what I did on my turn.
Yeah, you're on the second floor over here.
Yeah, I see now.
So it's not quite your turn, Norbert.
No, I would say next up
That's
is the turn order, which
crazy.
per the turn order was Lior.
Oh, but you were. Did you say you just took your turn, or you were about to?
No, we just took my turn. That's how we ended the last session.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's what I.
This 3d8 is me casting Shatter.
Now, Norbert, you hear a loud just like creak and crash from behind you, and there was one vampire had just popped up in a crate behind you.
Oh shit.
But there's something slightly different about this one.
This one's friendly.
You got it.
Friendly vampire.
I'm 100% positive.
You see that this one is heaving a giant bag on its back.
Is it more kids in bags?
It doesn't. I mean, you don't know. It's a bag. Maybe it's like 30 children. Who knows? So this vampire spawn sees both of you, Norbert and Edgetheow, and just breaks through this window here on the north side and jumps down to the ground where you see Zaro. You just see him burst from the window right next to you. And he just darts to the northwest.
With a giant heavy sack, right?
Correct, with a giant heavy sack.
Does that slow his movement
what's
speed down
happening?
at all?
Whoa.
I find it hard to run
What just happened?
with a
You
giant
guys
sack.
turn into something? Are you snails? Like what?
People moving stuff.
I didn't do that, I think.
Oh gosh.
Someone moved and rotated Norbert and Edgetheow. I think it was that.
Rotation. I thought you had swapped their character portraits or something. I thought they had been
Nope.
transfigured. Like,
Nope, they just got rotated.
I thought I was right here.
Right
I was north of Edgetheow.
Yeah, I think it was
Also-
like this. I think you both were blocking that window like that.
Does he take any fall damage from jumping down with his heavy bag?
It looks like that it was not easy for him. Something like, but he did make it pretty easily for what you would struggle with. It seemed like they kind of shrugged it off and went ahead. And he runs kind of to the northwest and into town with the rest of his move.
Which you would say is a... Well, I wouldn't know any better. I'm in the building. I was gonna try and gauge the distance, but I can't gauge the distance within a building when he hopped out of a window, so...
Yeah. Well, it is your turn, though. You've seen vampires go south and northeast and northwest.
If I'm psychically connected, which I think was to everybody but Norbert, so this might not help, but I'm going to say you guys should all go after the bag carrying dude who just burst out the window. I'm going to go south and try to finish off at least one more of the ones that went that way.
And Norbert, only seeing the bag-carrying individual, will go after him.
Okay. So how are you getting?
That's what would make the most sense.
You can see about 4 vampires where you're at. You see the one with the bag kind of on its own, and you see 3 more kind of going northeast.
I forget. So this
You're at the second story of a broken
is
wall.
here.
yeah.
There's like a
And-
broken wall in front of you, and there's a story straight down. And then looking out of that hole to your left, you see the vampire, like 3 of them.
And DM, if we got 1 vampire token with a bag, why are we not getting other vampire tokens?
There isn't a vampire token with the bag.
No, I just meant like, per roll 20. Like, are we just talking they're all right here in this big red
No,
square?
they're all off the edge of the map. That's why you can't see them.
Oh,
We
okay.
previously saw them. Some of them are to the south, and some of them are to the north.
This is your flaming sphere.
Oh yeah, that worked out for 1 turn.
I made great use of it.
Appreciate it. Goodness.
They are not on the map currently, but you can imagine they are kind of here.
I would kill for a Misty Step right now, but we did not long rest. So I guess without knowing their distance or ability to distance themselves from me, or I guess I would try to dash. So
Edgedown.
Edgedown,
Dashing down the stairs.
I'm gonna jump out that dang old window. Edgedown being the only one next to me in there. Hey man, there's a lot of them to chase, but that one had a bag, and we've had some bad luck with bags and kids, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go after that one. I'll catch you around. And I will move
Hold on,
jump out of the-
Norbert, before you go. I can go really fast, and I don't have anything fucking useful to do in this fight. I'm just saying. Up to you.
Hey man, if you can go faster than me, by all means. You want to go after the one with the bag?
I can. I think I will if you don't. I
All right,
definitely will if you don't.
I bet he ran. I don't even know what north is, but like it's north, south, east, west. Well, whatever the wind he jumped out of, like I bet he ran somewhere along that path. I'll go the opposite route, okay? And then
Okay.
Norbert jumps out of this window.
Okay, make an
So
acrobatics check.
okay. Please do good.
Oh, and you land it.
Cool.
Boom. You get down.
I'm assuming, based on visual, I see Zara, I see Lure, and there are just no enemies in sight.
Well, no, you can see them. They're just a little off map. You can see them running away off to the north,
Yeah.
the northeast.
How many do I see? Okay. Which way y'all heading? That's kind of just like directed towards both y'all.
I am actively running to the south where my vampires fled to, but would not stop to discuss that.
Okay.
I don't think I can see this bag vampire with the sight lines where I'm at, so I don't think I have any idea that there's
No.
other things to do.
Nope, you did not see it.
Okay, then I would go based on this. With no response, Norbert would, if he can't see the bag vampire, he would go towards the most vampires.
Now, can you make a Arcana check for me, but with the advantage? Okay. As you jump down from out of that building, you didn't realize this before, as you were kind of inside of the building, but as you jumped out of it, you kind of see this inner glow in that room that you were just in. Like it's very similar to the kind of the string mechanisms that you've been seeing, but that glow has started to fade almost at the same time as you've left that room. But the glow is now following the northeast vampire. You can see a trail following it, and your weave sight somewhat fades.
Okay. I stand by my prior logic, but I do believe that the weave trail would supersede that. So I would follow northeast. So
Okay.
how
And
how much movement did I use going through that window?
since you jumped, 5 feet.
So, and then dashing is an additional 30.
Yep. We'll just say that you're following off the map. We'll just kind of, yeah. You don't need to do anything else. Edge Thea, what's your plan?
All right. So this window is a hole in the wall, correct?
Correct.
Is it
It got
large enough?
shattered.
Is it large enough? Oh, it got shattered. It's definitely large enough.
It is large enough for a horse. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
boy.
transform into a horse and then jump out the window and chase the guy.
How did I know? You chase who?
The bad guy.
There's a lot of them.
They
the
all have
bag
bags.
guy. The
Oh,
bag.
the bag. Oh, I thought you said bad.
Oh, the bad
Okay.
guy. No, I think he's friendly, but he has a bag, so we need to go check this out.
Okay, so you're here. and you definitely make it with fucking ridiculous move speed, I guess.
60 foot, and I can't dash this turn because the action is transforming, but next turn it'll be 120. Ain't shit getting away.
As a horse, I feel like you should just be able to jump down a story. No, you make an acrobatics check. If you're a horse, a 1-story fall is not inconsequential. You need to make an acrobatics check.
Yeah,
All right, you do it.
I was figuring I would take damage,
That's
but I was gonna transform after, but
Oh no, you. I mean, you're a heavy beast. You come down with like a huge stride and just boom, you land without injury.
I would like to neigh on my way out.
Roll for nay.
Roll for neigh. Roll performance.
Triumphant Winnie.
Okay, so this is now going to be kind of off map, and so we're going to decide now who's doing what here.
I was going to say south.
Do you guys want to make a plan at all before you do any more movement in this chase? Nope. Okay.
I am now a horse.
You are now a
you
horse.
guys can we
I cannot talk.
at least set a meetup spot?
I am not aware that you guys are going in a different direction right now. So
aren't you like mind melded together? Aren't you all like communicating?
Are we?
Are we?
Oh yeah. I guess we are doing that. Yeah. So I would be aware of things.
What's the range on that? Infinite?
We previously gave it to the orphan and left him there, so I think it's, significant at least.
Why did it change the music? Okay, so you guys are here. Now let's see if I can.
No.
So what was your guys' plan? You still gonna split up, or are you gonna work together?
No, if I'm mind melded with them, then I would go with where the group's going.
Okay.
I was thinking in character that I wouldn't have the context of bag guy and stuff.
What if bad guy is a ruse?
I mean, no, Lior would have the same suspicion about bad guys carrying bags has not historically been a good sign. So
90% chance it's a child.
Yeah. Or maybe the bones of St. Andrel. Who knows?
Oh, that's crazy.
You came here looking for bones,
I do. Yeah, that is our goal.
Okay, so you're all moving together, and I guess you guys are all just kind of following the horde of vampires.
We're following the horse, who's following the horde of vampires. Yes.
Okay.
So I gotta call this emergency line. I'm gonna switch over to computer audio and mute myself.
Oh, okay.
What's going on with an emergency line? Are you having an emergency?
No, the water.
Okay.
So let's say you guys are coming up here.
So the vampires ended up all running the same direction?
No.
Some of them kind of are. You see like 4 of them. One of the bag kind of joins the other 3 going kind of north towards the town, and you see 2 of them head into the town square. And the 2 of them have let's see. Let me just roll here.
We have 7 hostages with them already.
7 hostages. Okay. Oh, yeah, so you see them go in an alleyway right near the coffin maker's home, and they have cornered 2 children.
Oh shit!
Damn it.
And we all see and know this.
Yeah, it's very nearby. But it's in the opposite direction where you're going. That's the 2 vampires that are kind of on their own. So, can I put you guys on the full map?
Yeah, the city map.
Yeah, so I'm trying to make they're down here. And you guys are, I would say maybe like right there. Ish. So you were able to see them, hear the commotion. But you can choose to help them, or you can continue on and following the bag.
My plan is I'm gonna follow, keep an eye on the guy. Come on, Mia. Keep an eye on the guy, and just not lose him.
Okay. You're gonna keep following?
Unless we all go, in which case we can try to kill him. But
I think for Norbert it's pretty simple. Confirmed children in danger, unconfirmed stuff in bag.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's where I lean too.
That's kind of
Alright.
what I was saying.
All
Yeah.
right, Edge the Out, Leo or Norbert seem like they want to follow up. Zaro, what about you? Oh well, he's on a call, isn't he?
I think we're gonna let our horse chase the bag, and the rest of us peel off and try and protect the children. That's the plan.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to tell everyone what to do.
No, I think we're in alignment, and I think we can just speak for David since he's dealing with stuff.
Okay, let me just copy this. And we'll just say this is Mr. Horse. So the one up north is you, Edgetheow. The one down here is you guys.
Please, Mr. Horse is my father.
I don't know exactly how this like shared thought thing works. I don't know if it's like continuous stream of consciousness or whether it's more like deliberate talking to each other.
I think it's like the message spell, kind of, but it lasts for an hour.
We did say walkie-talkie style at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
All right. So you come upon the 2 vampire spawn. Oh, whoa. I haven't used this in a while. Dude, let's move here.
Aw, Lancelot.
Oh, these are all old.
It's our boy.
Yeah, salt in the wound.
Oops.
Oh,
Diamond in the wound.
Damn.
Nice.
Now I just have to retain all of your guys' health and stuff because it never saves when I move you to a new map, which is awesome. Let's see. Oh, wait, maybe it will. Now.
Yeah, mine looks accurate.
Oh, cool. I'm very happy about this. And Norb.
Norva Lorva ding dong.
Wait, no, it doesn't. Sorry, I lied. I mean, mine is not what I have recorded on my character sheet, but I also stepped away from the computer at the end of the last session, so my character sheet could be wrong. I don't know.
Did you copy or did you repopulate with new tokens?
They're new tokens.
Mine's correct.
Cool.
I think if you copy, it copy.
Oh, did I follow you guys?
I was
Yes.
asking you if you were or not. The horse is going on its own following the bag, but you saw 2 children getting attacked.
Yeah, I was fighting with robots on the phone. Sorry.
So yes,
Robots
by
are just-
default you are here with us, but if you want to make a different choice,
No.
this is the time.
No.
Yeah.
I'll let the robots have this victory.
Okay. So Zaro, you're up.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had missed the description. We have 2 innocent little children and 2 vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get a look at them, and you recognize them from the Blue Water Inn. It's Brahm and Bray.
Oh, great. And then what's off to the sides here? Is this just like grassland or
So you are in an alleyway. That is a
alleyway?
building.
Got it. Cool. Good to know. I will just
What were
hold
these
my
kids doing in a
ground
dark alley?
to steady aim and chuck a blade.
Okay.
Who are
Yeah,
Brahm and
for me.
Bray? I don't remember them.
I think he made up the names. He's just saying we recognize him.
Oh,
I could be
Yeah.
wrong. I could be wrong.
I
My
don't know
best
if you
roll
did.
is an
You
8.
might have told them names. There were the kids running around at the Blue Water End. Not sure if I gave you their names. Okay, you said an 8?
Well, my best roll out of 3d20 was only an 8, but it's a 14.
Oh, yeah, those all miss.
Yeah, that's lame.
That's crazy.
And you're still at 6 HP.
Yes, yeah, I'm pretty toast.
See. Sure. And turn. All right, next up, you, Lior.
Where's our horsey?
Oh, already. Shit, I don't know. I will rush and attack because that's about the best I can do. So, I've got a longsword. That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Okay.
Assuming, am I even close enough? Haven't measured the distance here. I assume I'm
That
close
should be
enough.
30 feet. Where's my ruler? Yeah, we can make that guy.
Yeah, cool. So I will go there, and I rolled a 17.
Oh, that hits.
Woo! 8.
It doesn't seem to be that effective, but
Yeah,
it does
I mean,
hurt.
How are the vampire spawn positioned in relation to the kids? Do they like have their hands on them already, or are they kind of like backing them into the alley, or what's the situation?
And when you approached them, it looked like they had them cornered against the walls when you
Okay.
approached.
Okay, and this is
And
like
they-
an alley. There's not room for them to just.
No.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so then I would also like to yell to the kids, like, first opening you see, run for it, and that's my turn.
All right. And Norb, what you doing? You see these 2 vampires, and they've got these kids up against a wall.
I apologize that I always have to ask, but we've done a little bit of homework on it. What has been effective against vampires so far again? What is thematically true to me via video games is always overriding my brain week after week.
Nothing so far. Don't think I've ever said anything was good against them.
Have we tried lightning?
So far, the fire damage and the psychic damage seemed like it was effective versus not effective. Just not.
I thought the fire damage was not effective, which
Yeah, I thought so too. Whoops.
I felt like a great surprise when I first used that.
Or the
Let me.
but Radiant would be my number 1 choice, and then Lightning would be my second choice. So
Yeah, for sure.
That's the thought.
Do not have Radiant on deck. I think my first go-tos were Fire and then Psychic, then Ice. But I also I agree. I remember lightning at least faring well.
I feel like ice normally doesn't do as much against undead because they're undead and their flesh doesn't really care.
Fair.
It was really clutch though when there was that one the necrotic hand, whatever it was, that prevents them from healing. That was nice.
That was Edge I was not here though.
Yeah, but just if we're talking about things that seemed to work well,
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm,
chill touch or whatever that spell is.
Which we should just through combat we should naturally have data on this. So an update's always nice. And
So
I'll eat that. I'll eat that update every time.
Fire and psychic were not effective. That's what you know.
Okay.
If you have nothing, if you're like out of spell slots, you can feel free to assist me, assuming I don't go down. Then I can get advantage on my. Is it just my next attack, or do I get advantage on all my attacks? Because advantage on all my attacks would actually be probably pretty worthwhile for my psychic damage.
I do have spells. What would you envision in terms of an assist though? Because you are the highest DPS, but like,
It's
how
just
would
in the rules is written. You're allowed to like. It's the help action.
Okay.
I know it works on skill checks. I think it works on attacks. Help action. Maybe.
So like from a flavor perspective, if I were to be like, I want to assist.
It is one roll.
Enchanting your blades for a turn or something. Would that work for a help action for flavor?
For whatever flavor you want to give it, it will only be one roll.
Okay.
So one attack roll.
Okay, so it wouldn't apply to multiple hits.
Correct.
Yeah, that nerfs it a little bit for sure. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise,
I was gonna roll with it because it sounded fun.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
that would be so broken for a
fighter.
fighter, though.
Yeah. I mean, a rogue only really even gets, what is it, a second attack if you miss?
I mean,
Yeah, but
there are
like,
some rogues you can get tons of attacks for bonus actions.
If, per se, in the future, I get to the point where I have a 19 or 20 on my crit roll, getting 3d20 to try to hit a 19 or a 20 is like over a 20% chance. And then I get sneak attack doubled. So at that point, it might become worth it again. But then again, you have no spells by then.
You can always just use a cantrip.
No, I've got some level ones. All right. Are either of the two weakened?
Yep.
Or visibly?
The one in front of Lior looks a little beaten down.
Okay. Chromatic Orb, level 1. And
I'd either just stick with fire because we know it's regularly effective, or maybe try lightning. Is my suggestion.
I love testing though. I remember.
Feel like I might not know this, but there's something about like running water hurts them like electric damage.
Oh, it's interesting. There is lightning and thunder.
How many spell slots do you have left, Jesse?
I have no level 2, 3 level 1s,
Gotcha.
and there you go.
Okay.
We should know how thunder does also, because that's shatter. My spell is thunder.
That is where I am landing.
What was the verdict? Regularly effective or extra effective?
I think it was just regularly effective.
Well,
Yeah.
I did lightning last time.
No, I've done thunder with shatter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see where that was going. Okay,
Vulnerabilities are really pretty rare. I mean, Radiant most likely, but
well, that probably didn't work at all anyway. So
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be radiant and or lightning, and probably.
Yeah, it does miss. And can you go ahead and
my tides of chaos are already gone. I was just looking at my other options. Sorry, I don't have much of them. Yeah,
Um,
I'll roll you a d20. I know.
Gotcha. What was it at? 4 or 5? Do you remember?
I
have to check.
do. I can double check my character sheet. I've been trying to help you keep track.
Well, the thing is, it does not keep that when I change your token.
Yeah, but I try to update it every time we speak. So notes, chaos currently at 5.
Gotcha. It's a 5.
Yeah. So did I fail? I failed. Yep, I failed.
Yes, you did fail.
Come on, man.
Uh-oh. This could be fun.
Something that hurts
Roll
them.
roll a D100.
Yes, sir. Fireball.
Yeah, it feels better if you at least hurt the enemy.
Did you this on your attack? I thought you gotta
This
do it
might.
if you're rolling on the table. Or do we homebrew something?
What?
DM
I
homebrew.
thought you gotta do advantage if you were rolling on the table, but I think maybe you guys homebrewed sorcerer.
What?
Yeah.
You got advantage if you're rolling on the table?
I mean, it's not what Tied to Chaos is. It's like you get advantage, but then you roll
Yeah.
random.
I would let you use Tides of Chaos on the Wild Magic roll, but he doesn't have Tides of Chaos.
Yeah, I didn't get to long rest.
Oh, I thought it was something you could do often.
I'm actually extremely limited rolling into this fight.
Oh, 12. Let's see.
You
Yeah.
shrink.
I
Yeah,
also came into
again.
this fight with no bardic inspiration, which is crippling. So
Yeah.
we were like, oh, we should short rest more. Like, no, we should not. This is a terrible idea.
Was really hoping
I'm
for the long rest.
So yeah, the normal Tides to Chaos is after you roll on the table, you get your use back. So it's not
Yeah.
limited to just a long rest. It's when you roll it, you also get it back.
Yeah. So I'll get it back in the afterwards.
After this.
Ooh.
But it was spent going into this roll.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I feel like
You-
you probably rolled then too.
I probably did roll beforehand and didn't refresh it.
Okay, you do not see any difference.
Oh no.
I don't like what, dude.
But you're back to 1.
Uh-uh.
Okay. So I noticed nothing, no change.
Not really.
Okay.
No.
There's probably a 5% chance of getting nothing, right? That might be on there.
Aaron, I don't think Aaron's that good of a salesman.
All right. Is that it for your turn, Norb?
Yep.
All right. Edge the Owl, on your turn, well, just before your turn, you're running and you're trying to catch up with this vampire holding the bag. And you see a few things happen. You see 3 of those vampires kind of careen off into their own different parts of the town on the, like, more towards the inn area. And you also see some guards approaching from behind you, with the coffin maker in front of them, pulling the guards in tow, like pointing them to his shop. What do you do?
Jeez.
Dude, I'm going after Bagman.
Yeah, after Bagman?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was a little unclear if you're saying I lost. I'm heading his general direction, and I got 120 feet of move speed.
Oh yeah.
That's some quality move speed.
Yeah, I mean with that, you are on top of the Bagman.
You get a charge.
Okay, I want to stay. I don't want to get directly within his range or in his way, because I think one hit and I'm out of horse mode and he's gonna get away. But maybe I pull a little to the side and just a bit ahead. Goal being, know where this guy is.
Okay. You pull alongside of him, and as he's running, he just kind of looks at you because he's somewhat confused. Why there's a horse riding next to him?
Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't
Yeah,
know
It's
that I'm a person.
but you
unless
slow.
he saw, because he
He-
could have. I jumped out of a window.
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you and just kind of curiosity at this moment. Is that all you're doing for your turn?
I would like to neigh again, as horse-like as possible.
Do you want to do a deception check?
You know what? Sure. I wasn't
See
gonna ask, but sure.
how
That is
deceptive.
vaguely what I was saying.
How deceptive of a horse are you being? Is it even really a deception check if you are a horse? I don't know.
That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, it's not necessarily even attempting to do anything.
No, you're trying to
But
get
I
buy-in
rolled.
from this vampire. You're trying to get buy-in that you are literally a horse.
11. Let me look at my skills.
Wouldn't that just assume that you just think that everything that you lay eyes upon is a lie?
+0, so 11.
Like, oh, a horse. That's not
Or
a horse.
is it? Like,
Yeah. It must neigh before me in a convincing way.
Except since I literally am a horse. I guess I'm not very practiced at neighing.
Yeah.
I might have just
you're
given myself
successful.
up.
You were very successful. As a very good neigh. All right. So the vampire spawn in front of you, Lior. There's just like a one. It looks like a kind of a shorter, plump male and like a taller, skinny female. They both kind of turn towards you at the same time and both attack you.
sweet.
If you want our attention so bad, you can have it.
This
And
is
they.
bad.
Oh, come
Good girl.
on. A 23 and a 20 hits.
Indeed, it does.
Jeepers.
You have. Let's see. 9, 17 necrotic. And then on top of that, you have 11 normal damage.
Okay.
So you are down.
Okay. This is where the discrepancy between my character token and my character sheet is very important because on my character
Okay.
sheet I have 29 health.
Oh, 29? Okay, hold
So
on.
I would be up by 1.
Oh, you'd be up by 1? Okay.
Yeah. But
Alright.
I mean, like, I'm willing to take whatever you have written down because I wasn't at the computer at the end of the last session. So I might have gotten hit while I was.
Yeah, but not for 1 health. Right? Like,
I'll
Or-
let you have your up by 1, but you are going to take 17 necrotic damage to your HP.
Okay, so that's temporarily reduces my max HP.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
Man, vampires are gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is bad.
And are we telling these are like vampire hatchlings, underlings?
Spawn. Yeah, they're not real
Yeah.
vampires.
All right, Braum, let's book it.
Oh, they can run backwards? I didn't realize this alley kept going.
Yes. There's like a
Okay.
double-ended alley, so they're just running the opposite direction.
Great.
Also-
I love it.
That kind of sounded like a lure.
Let's see.
That hella kind of sounded like a lure.
I did tell
Whoa.
them to run away as soon as they could, alright? I'm not mad about it.
No, dude, never trust anyone.
The spawn takes a swipe at one of the boys, but actually misses.
What the hell? Okay, see, sus. The boys have an armor class high enough to dodge vampires.
I never trust a horse is a horse unless it neighs well.
If you, one time you meet a horse and it goes, nay? Nay?
No.
I think this horse just literally said the word nay to me.
There was absolutely no Winnie to that name.
This horse has never
Yeah.
turned down a business plan in his life.
All right, Zaro, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna, I guess, stand still and attack. What was my fire? Let's see. Okay, so what's it called? Why is this looking weird? There we go. Okay, I miss. And I can't move. That's my turn.
Mm.
Ooh.
That's 6d20 with nothing better than an 8.
Damn.
What
Well,
is
with
that?
what's with your attack?
It's 14. Best I rolled last time. That missed.
Gotcha. Okay. Next up, Lior. You're at 1 HP. You're hurt.
I am. And I also have a flask of Alchemist's Fire.
Oh shit.
So that's what I would like to do. I would like to pull out this flask of Alchemist's Fire and just try and like uncork it and get it on both of them. Possibly also on
Is
myself.
that how it
We'll-
works?
I don't know.
How does it work?
That's a good question. Let's see if it's defined. You can
Sticky,
as an
adhesive
action.
fluid.
As an action, you can throw it as an improvised weapon.
Okay.
Well,
Good
5
job,
feet.
good job.
5 feet. 5 feet should be enough.
It doesn't. It doesn't say you can't pour it though.
It'd be really nice if they let you do that, though.
I'll let you make. You need to make a ranged attack. I don't think pouring. It's not like. Yeah, no. This is gonna be a ranged attack,
Okay.
and you'd have to use an improvised weapon stat to do it.
Okay. So what is that? What does that end up being? It's not unarmed strike on my. Like, how do I trigger that? Is it just a?
I think it's just your. Well, you're not.
It should just be plus your dex.
Okay. My dex is +2, so d20 +2.
Yep.
Oh
I think that's good
no!
idea.
No! What? How can I miss from this distance? That's unfair.
What the hell?
Make a dexterity check.
Okay. No.
Okay, so
Went real badly for me, guys.
you
Let me
see
see how badly.
you see Lior lean back to throw the bottle, and it like slips out of her hands as she's throwing it, going straight up, and then lands directly on top of her head, and just goes all over her body.
I would like to stumble towards one of the vampires while I pass out.
Hug of death. Hug of death.
All right. Roll your damage. It's 1d4.
I mean, it'll take me down, but
That's
You don't
true.
know that.
yeah.
Well, when you have 1 and it's a 1d4,
Yeah, that's true.
you do
That's
know.
true.
Yeah, I just
That
like
is
to
true.
say you don't know that.
All right. And you throw yourself at the spawn next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go hide.
Yeah, you're just kind of inflamed, burning on the ground now.
Oh man. Guys, that could have been cool.
Yeah. I've died one. I mean, I already got one chalked up as well.
All right, next up, Norbert. You see Lior basically light herself on fire, and go down. She is currently smoldering on the ground.
Good berries. The natural fire extinguisher.
I guess you all have a good berry, right?
Mhm.
I don't know how long they last. When the last time we got them was. but-
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna check how long
don't
do
have-
they last.
Yeah, I don't have any in my inventory currently listed.
Oh,
Well,
Just
I
so
FYI,
do, but
The good berry sounds like a good idea, but the start of her turn to take another D4 damage.
But
So
she
she
will
would
the
just be
other
up
option
and
is-
back down.
but it
the
would
other
save her a
option is that's a
potential.
death saving throw loss automatically.
Yeah, it's dark but effective.
Right. At least gets to avoid deaths or death saving throw. Or
Oh,
death.
they last 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so you would all still have one, I guess?
Wait, well, I don't know. I typically cast it before bed, unless I was out of spell slots, in which case I would have done it in the morning. Shit, we need a good berry timer.
Even if you did it before bed or in the morning, you would still have them, right? Well, no,
Oh,
if you did
okay.
it before, if you did it before bed, I guess that's yeah, you're right. I don't know. It's fine.
Meet in the middle. We have 5. One
Yeah, that's
each?
fine. Yeah, that's fine. You guys have one each.
I'm a fucking great negotiator.
Norbert, what will you do? You have a good berry. I feel like one of you has a healing potion.
There is at
I
least one.
do.
Oh,
No, I have one on hand. I'm just trying to think of how I want to deal with it. It's gonna take a moment. Okay. I'm gonna move here. And I am going to use Shocking Grasp.
okay.
See if that hits first.
It does.
That's good. I'm going to. Oh, I should really question whether I want to alter this or not. Yes, I am going to alter this a bit. I am going to. Where is that at? Goodness. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points in order to raise that to a bonus action.
Okay.
So let's resolve that real quick. Oh, the damage is already done, right? So, cool.
What's the damage?
Oh, sorry. There we go. Nope. Wrong button.
What's damage? I'm only familiar with damage.
So, that's 3 lightning damage, I believe. Yes.
Okay.
And I am going
hurt.
to
Ouchie.
use my 1 potion of healing in my inventory. Let's see, what is that? 2d4 plus 2
Mm-hmm.
on Lior. So,
All right.
let's see here. I've never rolled a potion before. Does it roll naturally? Like,
Are you using your action for it, or your?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he used meta magic to use a bonus action for his spell.
Didn't you say if we were using our action, then we didn't have to roll it? We would just get it.
Yeah, if you're using your full action, you get the full amount of the potion.
Okay, so 10.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Thank you.
Yep. So
And-
you have the option of using a bonus action for a potion, but you have to roll for it.
And I will need to. Yep, that's deleted from my inventory. And I need. I thought Shocking Grasp had an additional trait.
They don't get reactions, I think.
Yep. They don't take reactions,
Yeah,
and it's
there we go.
advantage if they're wearing metal.
Any metal on that? I doubt it.
No.
That's it.
I updated my HP, but it didn't go through to my token. So
You
I'm
updated your-
10 out of 14 on my character sheet right now, but my token's
Okay.
like disconnected.
Yep. You're 10 out of 14.
Yeah.
You said? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There. Alright. Wait. Come on. There we go. No! The heck?
I'll take the 26, but
Okay. There we go. Hopefully that will work. Okay. Alright. Edge Thao.
I'm here.
Yep. You are running you're running us along this vampire, and you you can see the guards behind you make their way towards the coffin shop with the coffin shop owner. You can also make out that some of the vampires have cornered an old man off to the north, but you're just kind of passing them by now. The old man is the weird guy that keeps confronting you at the inn. What do you want to do?
What the hell? Aaron, why are you gonna do this?
Oh,
What's that
what?
bag look like? What's that bag look like?
Uh,
Is that bag jangling? Is it clickle clackling? What's that bag do?
Do a perception check on the bag.
All right. Is that would be a horse stat, right?
Yeah, it would
Or
use
is
your
that-
horse's stats, I think.
Is it a mental?
Wait,
I don't
no,
know.
it's
Up to you.
you can do either. I don't care, because I mean, I feel like you can retain some of your mental attributes. So
Right,
Sight-
but then that's kind of middle.
sight's physical. Sight's physical.
Oh, which stat is it?
Yeah, I think that's perception. Perception would be like you could have a hawk's eyes and use their perception, right? I don't know.
Right.
Just roll horse perception.
Yeah,
horse.
yeah. I'm just asking which stat to know what to add. Whiz +1.
Oh, yeah, it's whiz. Whiz. I don't know.
Did it not roll?
No.
Oh,
what did you
the
get?
hell? I thought I rolled like 5
Oh.
hours ago.
7.
So that's an 8. Hello?
Yeah. You don't really get too much of it. It's like it's just kind of a bulging sack on the vampire's back. It's like loosely tied shut. You can't really confirm what's in it without looking closer.
Oh. I go to the old man. I go to the old man and I want to try to get him to ride me. That's a statement.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you approach him. You see he's like battling these two spawn alone. With a
That's crazy.
with a cane sword.
Oh, this dude's a badass.
He's got like a slashed leg already. Go ahead and make a. This seems like it's opposite, but I feel like animal handling would be
Yeah,
what I would use here.
people handling,
Yeah.
but I'm an animal. 18 plus. 3.
Okay.
I got a 21 for once in my
Oh.
life. I rolled
Oh,
good.
So, okay, you come up next to this old man and you like run right by the two vampires surrounding him and you just stop right next to him and you just kind of like give him a good stomp and shake your neck about, and just on reflex, he saddles up on you. He just flips on top of you and then kicks you super hard with his heels into your thighs. It hurts.
Title.
And
with
and
whatever I have left, I want to resume the chase.
okay, you've fallen a little bit behind, but I mean, with that movement speed, you could probably catch up to him.
Hey, fast as fuck, boy.
All right. Next up, let's see.
Excuse me. Or them.
What's that? Okay. The one in front of you hits you. Let's see, it's an 11 and an 18. 18 hits you for 9. Leor. This very skinny, feminine-looking vampire just flashing at you with both their hands. You block one, the other one just goes right into your chest, and you are hurt bad. You are down to 1 again.
Yeah, and for clarity, am I still on fire?
Oh, wait. He took a healing potion. Wait.
Yeah.
That shouldn't matter. Does it?
I would think if you were to give a healing potion to somebody, a potion with magical properties, because liquid make you feel good, not die,
I think the most utility I have in this fight actually would be if this vampire caught fire trying to attack me. So, like,
Fair enough. Let me think here. Yeah, with Alchemist Fire, I don't think it's gonna go out. But
cool.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
so-
about the fact that it's not regular fire.
yeah, so you are down again. I won't make you roll for 1. Once again, you are down.
So I'm on fire, but neither of the vampires have been impacted by this fire at all.
No.
Cool.
If you were, if you swung at them while being on fire, I might give you a chance to, but I feel,
That's never gonna happen.
yeah. Let's see. What was this other vampire?
Just wanna fall in a direction where I'm not gonna catch Norbert on fire. That's my goal here.
I mean, per the rules, as long as you don't attack me, I have no chance of being
So Norbert, you see this vampire run after the kids. He runs away from you. You can't make an attack of opportunity.
I would love to. What would you like me to roll, good sir?
An attack.
Well, I mean, is it my physical weapon? I'm assuming.
No, you can use like a cantrip if you wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah. I think you can do anything that's considered an attack.
There you go, bud.
You cast the spell. Wait, or am I wrong about that?
Oh, okay. Well, I was feeling really stupid about my question.
I don't know. Jeez. To cast opportunity attack. That's the Warcaster melee spell attack. If you create by casting. Dude, why is it so complicated? For opportunity attack for a spell.
You don't get one unless you're Warcaster. You don't get that. You can't use a spell for an attack of opportunity.
Unless it's like Shillelagh or
That's why I asked the
Weapon.
question, because in the
Yeah,
prior
you're right.
Halo, Halo
You're right.
has otherwise, but, like,
in the prior campaign, I had a two-handed. I had the staff and I had Shillelagh, so I was
Yep.
used to doing that. But that's why I asked you this time. But I felt
Yeah,
like a total
I was
dumbass.
used to it too. I used to it too. That's why I thought that it was a thing, but it's not. It's a
All
Warcaster
right,
thing.
well, let me
I didn't know.
unarmed strike, or is light crossbow okay?
it has to be melee.
Yeah, it has to be
It
melee.
has to be melee. Okay. Does it-
I will let you apply your previous roll though, which would be an 11, which would still bring it to a 13, which does not hit. Okay.
Okay.
Well, now that we know. So you make a swing at this spawn and it miss. But the two children, at the end of the alley, there is a door which they both just duck into the building. And the vampire spawn just kind of stops right at the opening of the building and looking in angrily.
So door shut.
No, the door's open.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's-
never mind. Vampire rules.
Next up is Zaro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Hopefully, roll better than 8. Okay, I think I hit with that.
I don't know what
It's
your
plus
modifier is.
So
Plus
20.
6. Yeah, you hit.
Yeah, for 17 damage.
Okay.
Second, but you probably did that.
And that hits. That takes a big chunk out of this vampire. Yeah, you throw your blaze at the vampire spawn. And it definitely deals some damage there. What else do you do your turn? Or are you done?
Yeah, I can't move or anything. That was all my actions.
Gotcha. Next up, Leor. You make a death saving throw, or
Yeah, do I roll them publicly, or is there a way to roll it just to you? I'm not sure.
Actually, let's see.
Oh, wait, there's a roll button built into my character sheet for death saves.
Actually, we could do something different here. Because we haven't really done much death saving throws. I'm gonna roll them.
Just me.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a DM change right now and say that they are hidden and you don't know how many successes you have.
Cool. So you roll it.
I am rolling it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and Norbert, when you were down, I don't even think we rolled like death saving throws because you got hit so hard, right? Like you skipped
Yeah.
at least one of them.
Yeah, I did skip one of them.
All right. We rolled your death saving throw. Could be a success. Maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Norb.
Okay. Again, just kind of just being Norb. I've already got a plan to revitalize Lior in time. So what I
By the
want
way,
to-
if I do a critical failure, it could have 2 deaths, or you can get 2 death rolls in one.
yeah, does Norb know that?
I think that there is always a possibility that someone can die quickly. I think that in character, Norb would know that, but it's rare.
Okay, dude.
I mean, it's like
Okay.
the longer you wait, the higher chance it is that Lior dies, which is just
Like what you just said to Norb was wild.
what? If someone's bleeding on the ground, they could die in 5 minutes. They could die in an hour. You don't know.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to make the call, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
So you don't know.
No hard feelings.
You don't know.
Whichever way it goes.
You don't know that.
I'm
Like
cool.
super new rule. Like you know, to just like
No, it's not a super new rule. I mean, death saving throws. You
no.
can roll a
The fact that it's hidden now
Yeah.
is is like, well, I had a plan, and it's like, oh, by the way, it's
Oh.
hidden now. It's like,
I have played that way. I think for all my campaigns, so that didn't surprise me. That's why I asked, like, is there a way to roll it privately?
Oh, okay. So this is the
'Cause
first time
Because it's
I'm
definitely like
experiencing
you
this.
shouldn't know as other characters. You shouldn't know where I'm at in that. It's like a personal process.
I mean, it makes sense if you
Yep.
think about it, because like person dying on ground, what's their condition? You don't know because
Currently
you
on
haven't
fire.
assessed them.
Currently
Yeah.
on fire is the condition.
Yeah. Alchemist fire
Yeah, you
specifically.
do a medicine check if you want to know where I'm at, I guess.
Yeah. Damn. I had a really good 2-part plan.
You can still go with it. I'm not.
No, I can't. I can't. I can't now. I can't now. All right.
By the way, the alchemist fire is out.
Okay. See, you can go with your 2-part plan. I'm no longer on fire.
Allegedly.
Yeah, do you trust that guy?
All right. Do it takes an action in order to what's the term for it? It's not sustain, but stabilize an individual, correct?
Correct. That would keep them on the ground at 0 without having to make any rolls, but they would be okay. And I think they gain a hit point
Good
in
deal.
1d4 hours. I'd have to look it up.
All right. I'm already diagonally adjacent. I would roll to stabilize.
Okay.
I mean, knowing Zaro is damn good murder man.
Well, not this fight.
Well, normally
Much better than me. though,
Generally.
like-
normally damn good murder man.
Hitting 1 for 3, but I'll keep trying.
I wouldn't take the chances. So
Good girl.
Okay. You stabilize.
and that being my full action or a action.
You got your bonus action and move.
Yeah, I just really don't got anything in the pot. Normally I got a few things in the pot. I do not.
Man, too bad you're not fighting all of the vampires at once.
Everybody knows what you did.
I killed Lancelot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Intern.
All right. Next up, Edge Thao.
Hello.
Yeah. On your back, the old man speaks to you. Is like, you've saved me, horse. If that's what you are. Are you a shapeshifter?
I whinny in a affirmative tone as best I can.
Get me close. He says, "Get me close enough within crossbow range."
Oh, this guy's down to fight? Okay. Is it me? Or him?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Wait, are we not?
I'm
You're
gonna trample him.
gonna trample him?
I'm gonna go the guy that I'm chasing. Since this guy seems combat ready and I'm no longer alone, I want to trample the dude. Let me pull it up. My bad. So it's an attack. As long as you run 20 feet first, I'm gonna make an attack.
Okay.
He then, if it hits, must succeed on a strength save. Was he
Gotcha.
trying to hit the guys he was already fighting? Because no, hell no, dude, we're out.
Yeah, that's what he was referring to. He's like, "Let's get him." But,
Now that I say that, I don't know. We're still close to those dudes. Well, I started my attack.
all right. So, you're going after the one with the bag.
Yes, and I'm
Okay.
checking. So I'm gonna get a +6 to hit,
Okay.
2d6 +4 if I hit, plus the trample thing. Hold on. Why is this? Oh, here. D20. So that's a 23 total. Oh wait, no, that's Zara. What the hell? Why does he keep doing this? Damn, even better. So 2d6 plus, what did I say, 4? Double checking. +4, yeah.
Okay.
And then he has to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. DC 14.
Gotcha. Oh, what the heck? Here's gonna be that.
This is gonna be bad?
No. I'm just putting you on a different part of the map, so I cannot just do this in my mind because I'll just forget.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you hit with an 18. And you do, or I guess it's more than that. It was what, 20 something?
Yeah, 24.
24. Okay, you definitely hit. And you do 8 damage. And is he like prone or what?
If he has to make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. And then there's another sentence that we'll interpret if he goes prone.
No, he did not get knocked prone.
Okay, that simplifies that last question then.
Okay. And all right, I'll put him on your back here.
Yeah, I kind of messed up though. He's now too close for crossbow range, but that sounds like his problem.
So we'll just say he readied an action so that he can hit with the crossbow as he's approaching. Let's see. They just have straight crossbow.
Good girl.
All right, we're just gonna go ahead and roll. Oh, that's probably why. Those are all on the wrong layer. Stupid.
Oh no, there's more enemies.
No, I just had them on the map layer. There we go.
I'm just
Perfect.
so paranoid, dude.
It's fine. Yeah, he hits, and hits him with a crossbow bolt, and you see it hit the spawn, and it just kind of sizzles when it hits him.
Oh, this dude is a bad. I'm in love.
These
Jake, not
monsters
Ed
needs to
Sale.
die.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't like that.
All right. We'll go back up to you guys. And next up is the spawn. Okay. This one is going to approach you, Zaro. It leaps over your body, Leor, and runs over to you, Zaro, and makes a swipe at you.
Does she at least get an attack of opportunity?
Norbert.
Down.
Norbert does. If you want to make another unarmed attack, Norbert. The spawn passes by you, Norbert, like it doesn't even see you as consequential. It just like ignores you.
I will use my prior character, Shillelagh. Kidding. Yeah, I'll just try to punch it. Let's see. Terrible. I mean, it matched my energy.
A 12 does not hit. Zaro, you're up, and he is right in front of you.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, he jumped at you and tried to swipe the shit out of you.
Alright, that'll be an 18 to hit.
18, even in melee range?
I guess if I'm in melee range, I will change what I'm doing. I will instead disengage and run 30 feet to the left. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It is an action to help up Leor.
I mean, she's stable. I don't know what you mean by help up. You could use an action to use one of her healing potions if you wanted to.
Wait, so she's at 0. Like when you help them, that only gets them to stable. It doesn't help
Correct.
them up.
Correct.
Yeah, I no longer have to make death saving throws, but I am not healed.
And feeding her a good berry would be an action.
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave that to Norbert, but Norbert, feel free to take my good berry. And I will go ahead and attack because I think I do more damage.
Yes.
So if you'll allow me to use that one, it would be a 21.
Okay. You can roll damage, or you can use your previous damage.
I'm very happy using the 21.
Okay. All right. And you get sneak attack?
That is with sneak attack already added.
How do you get sneak attack?
Oh, maybe I don't. My bad. So I guess it's just the 10. I'll still take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess sneak attack requires an ally near him, I think.
All right. So did you give? You didn't give Leor anything, did you?
Yeah, not unless I can drop a good bait in her mouth as a free action, but I think that
No.
requires a lot more. Yeah.
No. That would. I think that would break the action economy.
Nope, I disengaged, used my full movement, and attacked. That's all I got.
Okay.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
In terms of D&D mechanics. So, when an enemy breaks away from you and moves past you, you have an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're equipped, and I'm just thinking about this in the mind theater, if you're equipped with, like, say, a crossbow or a bow, would you not wait for them to move far enough away from you to then attack of opportunity? Like, I'm just thinking, like, oh, they break away, and then they move 5 feet, and then they move 5 feet forward, and then now you're like, cool, I'm gonna put an arrow in the back of their head.
No. So
I mean,
there might be a feat that
theater of
allows
the
that.
mind, it feels good.
Oh, so the reason, if for action economy, that's not great. It's because you can take reactions with like all sorts of weapons, not just melee. But also in my mind, what we're doing is a reaction, which is like literally a split-second reaction with like a swing of your arm. It's not super accurate. It's not super like thing. It's like they're coming towards me or moving away from me. I'm just going to swing violently at them. Whereas a ranged attack is something that's more precise, which doesn't really fit well with the whole I'm thrashing at this thing trying to get away from me.
Which is why we concluded on the ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I'm sure there might be a feat somewhere that does something like Warcaster or some other bullshit, but yeah.
I wanted to hit it from the physical aspect as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep. So we are to Leor, and we are to Norbert.
Okay. I will cast Chromatic Orb and you know what? I'm gonna be a little more dangerous this time.
Yeah, it didn't go well for me, but okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move right up to the vampire, and I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp, but this time, oh well, I mean this time I won't talk about much. Oh.
All right, so I need to.
No! Hold on. Blades of Chaos. I'm gonna roll advantage on it.
For Shocking Grasp?
Yep.
Doesn't that auto hit?
Nope. I mean, I can throw it up.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Lightning Springs. Yeah, okay.
There you go.
I don't know why I thought that auto hit. Okay.
So I'll hit my Tides of Chaos. Knock that off real quick again. And...
Roll.
Nope, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet, good sir.
Okay.
Uh,
So there's that. But... oh, I didn't choose it earlier. I'm going to spend my very last sorcery point.
Okay.
On metamagic. And my whole fucking deal is I want to grab this vampire by the throat and change the Shocking Grasp to acid damage. So like my whole deal is rolling up fast as fuck, grabbing it by the throat, which my attack did hit, but then instead of lightning damage, I changed it to acid. So I'm trying to burn away this dude's neck.
Okay.
You know, because if you do good enough, separate neck from head, that's good.
Yeah, you definitely deal a normal amount of acid damage. It doesn't seem resistant against it, at least.
Okay. Do I do good neck? Does the acid do good neck burn?
Yeah, you see a burn on its neck. It didn't like that very much. It kind of hisses at you.
Okay.
How dare you touch me, you parasite.
You're gonna have to come up with better slams than that, dude.
It won't matter if you're dead. Now, roll two wild magic.
I thought it should be a 1.
You used
I
Tides
used
of
a
Chaos.
cantrip.
Oh, Shocking Grass was a cantrip?
Yep.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's just 1. You're right.
Yeah. So I'm now up to a 1.
You're up to a 2. You start at 1.
Okay. Gotcha. In turn.
All right, Etch Theao. What you doing?
All right. I don't want to take an opportunity attack to back up and re-trample, so I'm just gonna kick it, jaboy.
I think that misses. Unless you got like a +10 or something.
+6.
Yeah. He's able to dodge your big kicks.
I'm a stick in this spot though.
Since you're a lot closer. The old man jumps off and let's see. He jumps off the horse and just starts hacking at this guy with his cane.
Damn.
Does a bit of damage. The spawn ends up Spawn's turn now. He's gonna try and run. And I guess take an attack of opportunity because old man would want to do that.
Oh yeah, I think I'm in range too.
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity too.
Yeah, boy. We're gonna hit this guy. Nope, we're not gonna hit this guy. But we're gonna have fun trying.
Yeah. So, as you're following this one vampire, you can start to see where he's running towards. Looks like he's running towards the far western side of town, which is where you know the church and orphanage are.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, that was... Oh no, he's going here. And I'll just move all of you back this far. So I got room. And... You, Norbert, do you want to make an attack of opportunity?
Yep.
Good girl, Mia.
I finally punched a vampire.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Deal damage.
Yeah, boy.
And it's exactly what you'd expect from it.
Okay, so you do 1 damage. You punch him right in his neck, where it was all acidy, just to, you know, deliver the point. Like, hey, I fucking hate you.
It was an idea.
And this like fat, stout vampire kind of just hobbles its way up the side of the building in the alleyway, and like 2 stories for this building, and he gets to the very top, and stands there, looking down on you. Next up is you, Zaro.
Alright.
You see him at the top of the building.
How tall is the building?
We'll say it's like 20 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Wait. Does that mean I can attack him from where I am?
What's your range?
60 feet, I do believe.
60 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can.
I miss. That's my turn.
What is happening to us this session?
My average roll
TPK. TPK.
Right? This is what happens when we don't take a long rest. We were like, we could long rest, but we could also short rest. To be fair, we thought we were gonna do miscellaneous roleplay interactions with a coffin maker guy. We didn't realize we were walking into a 7 vampire battle.
That is true.
Just for additional context, of the 7 vampires we encountered, we are still fighting 6 of them, right?
Yep. You killed one.
In terms of the battlefield, we are 1 hour and 46 minutes in, and
we've lost as many people as they have at this point.
we have only the only vampire we have murked was the one from last session.
Hey man, I found an ally.
This is good.
It's more useful than the kids that we were trying to save, so.
I mean, you're still alive at least.
I am still alive, yes.
Well, Lior, I'll go ahead and skip your turn.
Yeah.
Norbert, you're up. You guys can go and help Lior whatever you want.
Nah, they got better things to do.
I mean, to be fair, it's not that concept has been neglected this session.
I
either.
know. I'm just giving you guys shit.
And also, to be fair, I would not do anything to help if I were around. You are better off using your action to do something else.
Norb, you see 2 vampires. They have both climbed the building on opposite ends of the alleyway.
Outside or inside? Climbed leads me to believe outside.
Yeah, they're outside. Like, they just climbed up the wall of an alleyway on the side of a building.
Okay. I mean, at this point, they're so spread. There's no regrouping. Like, this is me out of character, guys. There's really no regrouping, right? There's no regrouping, no, hey, strategic, we should go to the church because there's holy water there, right? It's just, there are 6 vampires, spread them out the city, and we should kill as many as we can. We all on the same page on that?
Mind meld, I would say we need to find Demon Arm Lady and probably other help.
Well, the guy said he was going to do that. The guy that... Sorry. I don't think I'm in the mind meld. So I'm dead.
I think it was everybody but Norbert.
Yeah, I'm not in the mind meld either.
But I don't know if I, like, can be in the... I don't know if I could participate in a mind meld while I'm unconscious.
If you're KO'd.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when Edgesail said that, I was like, you know what? I don't have a right to ask any of this. So
But you guys all did watch my interaction with the shopkeeper, and he yelled that he was going to go get the city guard. So I think that's general knowledge that was where he was going. Unless he was lying, which is possible too. But
Edgesail saw him pulling the city guard back to the coffin maker's home.
Yes.
Alright.
I don't know if that's the prime spot, but they'll figure it out. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
I am going to cast a level 1 chromatic orb on the nearest vampire. But before I do, given the direness of the situation, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna look at my brace of Lancelot and just be like, man, buddy, I sure wish you were here. It's a little rough right now. I don't know if you can hear. I don't know if you can hear me, but it sucks. And then I'm gonna cast my spell.
Oh.
I'm gonna do poison this time.
Okay. That definitely hits. Roll damage. Okay. It looked like it has done a normal amount of damage. The spawn at the top of the roof succumbs and falls and splats right in front of you. Dead. Well,
Ooh, gross.
double dead.
Okay.
Roll me a wild magic.
Damn it. Forgot about that one. Yeah. Oh, I did click twice in that.
Yeah, that was good.
Alright, updating.
Uh,
Intern. Oh, no, not intern. That's one dead. So therefore 30 feet that way. Intern.
okay. Edgesail, you are up.
Alright. So my boy ran away a little bit?
He jumped off to start fighting him, and Rick, the old man.
My boy.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah, I am gonna continue calling both of them my boy, but I mean the enemy right now.
Oh yeah, the enemy ran about 60 feet away.
Hey, so I'm gonna use my 60 feet move speed and try to trample again for a 20 this time.
Okay.
That hits? Question mark?
Let's see.
I rolled anyway.
What'd you hit with?
20.
20 does hit. And you do 3 damage?
Plus 4, 7 damage. Honestly, this is the best transformation I've ever encountered. Kind of big, though.
Are the stats even correct? Jeez.
It's half CR. It's half CR, and that's within my range. And it's D&D Beyond stats.
Horse is broken.
Horse is kind of broken, honestly, dude. I mean, you could get a little more damage out of some of the others, but oh, and then he has to make that strength saving throw.
Oh, yep. 7.
Ooh,
Hey,
is
so
prone.
he's
hit him
not
again.
prone.
Hit him again.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Is that how that gets interpreted? Or is it if it's already prone, you get 2 attacks?
No, it says it's a bonus action, so I read that as on the same turn.
I would agree that's how I read it.
I don't know what you guys are reading.
The
Oh.
traits on the Warhorse card that he linked earlier.
Yeah. Here, I'll put it
Trampling
directly into
charge.
chat.
I'll look it up. Got it.
Yeah, I put it in the roll
Oh.
20 chat, not thinking about how that disappears within 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right. I tried to put the description in and it just rolled it.
Perfect.
I haven't seen the roll. I haven't seen it.
No,
I
I don't.
wanna
I
use
didn't
it.
roll it. I don't even know.
Sorry, Rhinos
No.
can make another attack with its hooves against its as a bonus action. Yeah, you can do it. That's literally the. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to use this at all.
Well,
the-
that's what I was saying. If it's already prone, maybe. But yep, I agree that that's what it's intended. I just don't want to assume. You know what happens.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Hey. 4d6 plus 4, so 14.
4d6.
4 dice 6.
I thought
Because
it's
it's
2d6.
a crit.
Oh, it's a crit. Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, buddy. Dude, Warhorse Edgethal has never done anything remotely fucking useful. And
So
then
it's
I Warhorsed it up.
That's 14 damage.
14.
Okay. Ooh, he's looking super rough. He's still up though.
No.
Let's see his move speed. Okay. He's going to well, you're kind of in his way. He is going to climb onto your back.
No. I'm just gonna keep doing that. I don't even know why I exist. Oh no. Okay.
This spawn is going to keep moving. So first, let's move you all down here. You would take an attack of opportunity, Mr. Horse.
Well, shoot. He just done messed up. Because this horse has a taste for blood.
Okay. All right. Roll damage. One of your best rolls the entire campaign.
Else. 12. Everybody else is dying 3v2ing,
Yeah, it's to make
and
up
I'm just
for me. Yeah, fumbling so badly.
me and my random friend are just poning one. He is running.
To be fair, his
attacking.
attacks seem to be effective, and yours, not so much.
Yeah, I believe that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But Edgethal's always not so much. Warhorse is the play. Good girl.
This spawn, you guys kind of see it disappear on the rooftops. It has a run away into the city. You have lost sight of him, actually. You can keep chasing him, but it is your turn, Zara.
Alright, yeah, can I reach him? Is he within 90 feet of me?
No. He's not. You don't even see sight of him. He went up the building 20 feet, like the other spawn.
The same building?
Yes.
And there's no alleyway. It's like solid buildings all the way down here.
Yeah, this is just solid building all the way down.
I'll try my hand at climbing up.
Okay. Make a
Acrobatics?
athletics.
Well, that's a huge difference.
Yeah. My rule of thumb is if you're going down, it's usually acrobatics. If you're going up, it's usually athletics.
I was thinking maybe parkour. Could parkour up?
Yeah, you need a lot of upper body strength to parkour.
Upper body strength. You can do a lot with your legs, especially like we have an alleyway here. I'm thinking like jumping back and forth from side to side, maybe.
I would call people who do parkour athletic more than acrobatic.
Yeah, fair.
Um, can you roll me 1d4?
Yeah. I'm gonna lose some of my total HP here.
You don't. Yeah, you try and climb up the walls. You try and like stick your foot in some placements falling along the spawn before you, but you just slip and fall straight onto your back. You take
Alright, well, there.
1 damage.
Yep. That one damage was 8% of my total health pool now.
You're welcome. You still have some movement left.
I'm done.
You're done?
Wait, I don't know what else to do. I mean, everybody else is out of range, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Lior is still on the ground in a pile of her own blood and charred corpse. Not a corpse, but a charred body.
But I assume that was my action, so I can't do anything to help Lior now, right?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm not taking it personal.
no, I just want to make everyone feel bad. That's my whole goal of this campaign, is to make everyone feel guilty all the time.
I'm still guilty
Yeah,
for that guy.
Yeah, that priest, man.
Yeah, dude.
Norbert, you're up. I mean, at this point, the three of you are kind of out of combat.
So
you can just start running together towards wherever you want currently in this chase.
So, am I to the understanding that when I moved past Lior, she was not stabilized at the time?
Right, she doesn't know
Last
it.
turn?
He's unconscious.
Yeah, just unconscious right now. She's stable and unconscious currently.
Okay, but stable.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I need to worry about. If I remember correctly, after killing this demon, there was a demon that ran this way, so I'm going to keep running that way, right?
He went up on a building and is out of sight.
Okay, so are there any demons in sight?
No.
And would we have known where they've gone? Like, enough so to keep going?
You saw him disappear over a rooftop. That's all you know.
Fuck. Okay. Zara, do you think we should help Lior and get to a safe place and try to regroup?
Yeah, man. I think this is over.
Eh. We'll do that then. Help Lior. I mean, I would assume we would go to the inn, but like, you know, who's to say what's on fire or what's not? So I don't know.
Okay.
How's everybody? How does everybody else feel?
Mind melt. Guys, I'm still fucking a vampire up, dude.
So what are you doing with Lior, you said?
I'm not a part of the mind meld. So the only person that I guess the only person I can talk to is Zaro, because Lior's knocked out and I'm not mind melded.
Norbert does know that Lior has some health potions on her.
Okay.
If that were an option, you can always just try to carry her and just let her rest in her own time. But if
Also, there's still good berries, right?
yeah, still a good berry. You can use your action to use a good berry.
I have 2 good berries. I think we established this, 1 per me, and then 1 that Zaro gave to me in a couple prior turns. Is that correct, Zaro?
Sure. I don't quite recall, but I'm happy to have you do the berry.
I couldn't remember 100%. But, we'll just call it the one good berry. I'll give it to Lior so that we can make a group decision.
Okay.
All right. You pop one in her mouth, and her eyes open. She is awake with 1 HP.
1 HP. Alright. Hi, team. What's up?
Having a fun time.
Did we get him?
Got one.
I mean, we got one.
Alright, I am definitely not going to be useful for hunting vampires, though, until I have slept. So.
Echsea, you are up.
Oh, hey guys. What's going on over here?
You still got that
Oh,
spawn in front of you as a horse?
yeah. And he's still on the ground, or he got up? What did he do with his turn?
He spent his move getting up and moving.
Oh, I see. I see.
So actually, he has to use half of his move, right? So he would be more.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, be 40. So it'd be like, yeah, that much. It'd be
Bro.
15 feet
Here
of
it is.
movement.
Oh, I can't move the horse, huh?
Oh, you move him.
No,
Boom.
that's okay. Yeah. Damn, dude. That's moving 20 feet before my attack again. You know what that means. Damn. 20 to hit.
All right, hits.
7 more damage. Halved, I suppose. And then that strength saving throw from my brother. My brother being the enemy.
Uh, 13.
Damn, so that fails again.
Jeez.
War horse
Okay.
for the win.
All right, so old man.
But that's- Oh,
Oh no, you're still going. Okay, go for it.
yeah, that's the second attack then.
Well, you got to roll twice because you get advantage on prone, don't you?
Oh, damn. Yeah, I thought that last time, but I already got the crit. Okay, so the second was a nat 1, but the first was a 14, which we established hit.
All right, so you do
Total 14.
You do 10 damage. Maybe halved.
Whee!
Is that it for your turn, Mr. Warhorse?
Oh no, it was 14 maybe.
Oh, 14. Okay. So that's an extra 4 or 2 damage.
Yeah, depends. Cause who knows?
No one knows. Old man is going to once again jump off the horse, dive across, and kind of jump on top of him with his sword. And let's see if this plays out well for him. I think a 21 will hit. Ooh, he beheads the vampire in front of you. It is dead. Just right through him with his cane.
I am in awe of this dude. I send a mind message like, hey, guys, I met this really cool dude who just beheaded a vampire, but I can't talk to him. End message.
All right. All right, Zara, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think our team is what? We're just regrouping? That's the plan? We already notified somebody to, like, raise the alarm, and now we're good to just chill.
Yeah. Are you trying to go back to where Edge Theao is, or are you just trying to...
Yeah, I guess we can start making our way towards Edge Theo.
Okay. You can go... The shortest way is, like, behind the buildings and, like, around the coffin maker's house. or you can go through the roads, which
All
may
right.
be a little bit more in the open. May take a little longer though.
Telepathy communication to Edge the Owl. Check on its status. You're good now, right? You're not in immediate danger.
Winnie, no. In fact, I have the taste of blood now. I would like to continue hunting.
Good. You seemed pretty passive earlier, so
Yeah, horse form is not good for my spirituality.
well, I don't know. When you say you want to continue hunting, are you trying to continue to chase them down?
I do have an ally who seems highly capable, but we also now have possession of the bag.
What's in the bag?
Potentially the bones?
Well, check.
I will
I
use
guess you don't have hands.
my dash action
Well,
to go 120 feet towards Edge of the Owl. I don't know how close that gets me.
He is halfway across the city from where you are at.
oh, that's
Oh,
crazy.
this map is not accurate. We're on completely different.
Correct. I was just trying to do
Yeah.
both at the same time.
I was running like 120 feet per turn the opposite direction.
Yeah,
just-
Yeah.
it's like 4 turns away from me.
I'm just really loving the fact that HCI was established that the dark path in life is the horse path.
For real. I did look up some of the other half CR stat blocks. They definitely have a little extra damage potential and more HP. But yeah, honestly, Warhorse, dude. If you're ever playing a druid.
That's pretty
Um,
cool.
All right, well, I withdraw myself from combat speed and ask the group if they want to go meet up with Edge the Owl at a brisk pace.
This is
Yeah, I'm good with it.
This is where about you guys are at in terms of the map.
Gotcha.
Okay. Do you want to just walk through the square, or do you want to go like cut through the houses and stuff? It's still the middle of the night.
Yeah, I don't want to walk inside somebody's house, but I don't mind cutting through backyards depending on how the group feels.
Yeah, like Lior would probably. So I mean, I guess it really depends. I would suggest a shortcut through the houses, and I would maybe feel confident to lead the way there. But I really don't want to come across anything that's going to kill me. So if I feel like that might happen if we go the route between the houses, I'd stick to the lighted paths.
Well, yeah, if it makes you feel better, I'm happy. We can go a little bit slower and be sneaky. If Edge the Out chases one down, we can pick up the pace. You can let us know mentally.
Yeah, we can go whatever pace makes sense.
So
I'm definitely not moving 120 feet per turn though, and I would like to not get. I would like to not have Zaro like sprint ahead of us. I would
Yeah,
like
no,
to
that's
stay
why I
together.
changed my
Yeah.
plan. I thought he
cool.
was just beneath us. I had to run around the building to get to him, but knowing that he's several turns away, I was
Yeah.
gonna go with you guys at your
Okay,
pace,
cool.
whatever
Cool,
that is.
cool. Sounds good.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So you're moving through the homes then, kind of like diagonally through.
Yeah.
Okay. You go past the coffin maker's home. And you see that there are guards going in and out of the home, and you also see the coffin maker standing maybe like 40 feet away, watching the guards go into his house, and he looks I would describe the way he looks like he has just seen a horrifying ghost. He is like sheet white and shaking, and his hands are just kind of like vibrating on his face, looking at his home. He does not see you.
Oh, he's playing dumb, huh?
Do you guys want to sneak past him, or do you want to confront him? Do you want to keep walking?
I don't want to confront anyone in my current state.
Zanes.
But I don't feel the need to be like super sneaky because I'm pretty confident he didn't see me before. And I don't recognize him unless you tell me otherwise. So I wouldn't assume that he would like recognize me necessarily.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but if he looks like he's just seen a ghost, he's a little shocked. He's in shock. Therefore, it should be easier to sneak past him. Correct?
Oh, for sure. You all can
Yeah.
sneak past him and roll with advantage. Maybe roll stealth checks.
Okay.
With advantage.
Did that roll with advantage? I don't think it did.
I'm not
Ugh.
gonna roll with advantage. I just always roll with advantage.
Ugh.
19.
20 for me.
10 or 9. 9.
Okay. Well, I'll just say is a
Well, no, hold on. If you're gonna take an aggregate,
yeah.
oh no, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. That's fine.
Our greatest horseman is not here.
Mm, I do not think I would stealth well right now.
Aggregate's still good though. It's gotta be at least like a 14, 15.
One second.
16.
Gotta be at least a 30 aggregate.
Right. Yeah, 48 total makes an average of 16. Or probably 2 passes, 1 fail, if you're just looking at it that way.
Mhm.
Or maybe 3 passes. We don't know. This dude's distraught.
You're an open-minded man, horseman. You know, a lot of people say a lot of shit, but I say nay.
All right. You all try to sneak past the coffin maker. Norbert, you get a little too close to him than you should, but you still are able to somehow get past. You are able to hear while you're almost right behind him. He seems to be talking to himself, and you hear him go, They have taken the bones, Lord. I did as you commanded. They are here. You are coming here? Oh. As you wish.
Noted.
And you see him just book it. All right. Edgetheow, you're up. What are you doing? You got this old man who's skilled as fuck apparently on your back.
Right. Okay. So I'm of 2 minds. I stay horse. We pick up the bag and go attempt to kill more vampires. But that sounds like not a good way to spend a session. And also, I can't actually communicate with this guy. I want to just sniff the bag. I want to. Does it click clack if I mess around with it?
So he gets off of your back, and he kind of pats you and said, "You're an oddly intelligent horse." He leans down and opens up the bag, and you see an assortment of like human bones in this bag.
Winnie! Mind meld. Convey this information.
And he kind of like holds the bag up and turns his head aside. He's like, "What an odd bunch of junk for a vampire spawn to have." And he just throws it out of the street into the grass.
No, I untransform.
Okay. What the fuck are you? I thought you were a
bro,
bit.
stop! What are you doing? Don't throw that shit out. I pick up any that he already threw out, put it back in the bag.
Oh no, he just threw the whole bag.
Oh, he just threw the bag. Okay, I get the bag. Damn, I don't know. I could have unhorsed and just grabbed it. Oh well, it's not like we're gonna go raiding solo. I picked the bag back up as a halfling and say, hey, we're a good team, brother.
But yeah. Are you a druid? Is that why you can transform? No, you're part of the party that came here earlier. All right.
Yes to both. Yes to
He
both questions.
he had his crossbow pointed like straight at your throat. He just slowly puts it down now.
Hell yeah, brother. The blessings of
Well,
Siralali allow me to turn into a bunch of shit, dude.
you hear another scream coming from somewhere else in the city, and he goes, "Well, I'm off. I need to find out
Shit.
where that's coming from."
Bro, I wanted to join you so bad, but I'm not a horse anymore, and I'm out of spell slots, and I can't transform back. But are you like able? Are you gonna go kill more vampires without me?
If I can, yes.
Hold on, are you in danger? I don't want you to go alone.
Ah, I'll be all right.
You sound in danger. You're old as shit.
Ah, don't worry about me. Well, so
All right,
long,
I'm gonna trust
druid
you.
horse.
We really need to connect back at the end. You're a really cool dude. Please don't die. I wish I could come help you, but I gotta get these bones back.
Do what you must. I must hunt.
Yeah, settle.
Okay.
Yeah, I go.
Wait,
I
wait,
go
wait,
back
wait,
to.
wait, wait.
Yep.
Oh,
Who's the dude? Who's the dude he was talking to?
Who
Van
is who?
Helsing.
I'm sorry.
The old man that kept confronting you at the end with questions and giving you little bits of information, that guy?
Did we ever get his name?
Oh no, I didn't ask.
No.
0% chance I asked.
Oh, he's the charlatan.
Oh,
He's the charlatan.
I don't know. It seems pretty real to me. No, I'm just being. A charlatan is like a fake. Someone like pretending. Oh,
it's
you
like
think
like
he's
a
like a
trickster,
double
but
agent?
no. The charlatan was in our tarot or Taroka spread.
Yeah.
Right, but I
He's
forgot
like
what.
important.
That is 100% the
Okay.
charlatan.
Okay.
The
I'm just
mighty
using the
predator,
definition of the
hunter
word.
of hunters. He stalks the land to slay the mightiest prey of all. Perhaps we
Oh,
share
this
an
is that
adversary. We have already met them.
good girl. This is that guy. Good girl. Come on, stay settled.
It's always possible.
That was the charlatan was in our companion position in our spread.
Well,
Dude,
all right. What are you three doing?
I really wish I was still a horse.
uh,
So
counseling through his identity crisis, I guess.
I feel like everyone's having an identity crisis at some point in this.
Yeah, magically induced on my part.
I don't care who it is. I just imagine somebody holding Edge Sale's face, and it's like, say yes, and he goes, no. Say yes, no.
Did this fucking horse just say nay again? So weird. All right, Leor, Zaro, Norb, what you doing? You just passed the coffin maker's house and he just said some weird ass shit and ran away.
Look around.
Yep. You just see the guards coming out of the coffin maker's house. They are investigating the vampire body that was left at the base of the exploded building.
Fair.
And you hear a scream ring out, and the guards all perk up and run.
Okay. So that means we're alone in the house area again?
Correct.
Do we want to do a little cursory investigation, see if we can find anything weird from that guy? Because he's apparently working for higher power, undetermined, who is coming here now.
I'll go for it, but the long rest is very necessary.
I mean, yeah, like I'm not looking to get into anything here, but I feel like we might not have this opportunity again.
Yeah, you know what? I would even go as far as to like, this opportunity may not come again, and if we have to take a long rest I'll take a long rest in a closet if I have to survive. I'm not saying I would enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
What time of night is it, Aaron? DM.
It's like past midnight, like very late.
Okay. Yeah, an opportunity like this probably won't rise again.
Norbert, I could imbue you with bravery before we go in, if that would help.
I mean, if it helps sleep. Jokes aside.
You gain 3 temp HP, and you are immune to being frightened.
Grazie. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I'm for it.
Okay. You want to just search the whole house up and down?
Yeah.
I would be like, and then after this we get to sleep.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm looking specifically for like written things, trying to see if he had any
Okay.
letters or books or anything
Okay.
ritualistic.
Make it. Well, I'm sure you're all investigating, so you can roll an active investigation check.
Are we doing it as a group or are we picking somebody?
I don't know.
Well, to me, you're all doing it separately, so I think you all
Okay.
can roll.
Well, I separately don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
But you're so brave.
Norbert falls asleep.
Norbert, you want to help me look?
It's too late. He already rolled.
Oh,
Yeah, man, I found you. Isn't that enough?
Okay. Well, if I fail
you-
and nobody else finds anything interesting, I will boost my score.
I did roll a 16. I feel like that's
Zaro
decent.
will fail and we'll never know he fails. So you find a desk with inkwells and wax, and you do see a open letter in the trash bin next to his desk, crumpled up. He didn't take good care of destroying some of his evidence, obviously. But you open it and it says, Heinrich, you have served me well, and I grant you the privilege of my direct attention. The bones of St. Andrew must not fall into the hands of those who would seek to defy my rule. If there is even a whisper of danger, if they are discovered, stolen, or threatened in any way, notify me, and I will I will race towards you. I will arrive within 20 minutes to see this matter resolved. Do not fail me. The price of failure is worse than the weight of your conscience.
Cool.
Strahd.
Okay. Well, I am not thrilled about the idea that Strahd's going to be here in 20 minutes or less, so let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Get out.
Okay. Like out of the city, out of where?
Lior would be all for out of the city entirely. To the Vistani camp to the south.
We can always go. Yep, that's what I was gonna say. It's Safer.
We're pretty close to this southern gate here, so I could mental beam Edge Theow some directions to get to us ASAP, and we could get out of here with the bones.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Out of character, real quick. Do we have any unwrapped up quests that we think we could accomplish while rushing to the Vistani camp?
Lior would not. If Strahd wrote here he was going to be here in 20 minutes, like Lior's not have time for anything.
No,
along the way.
I'm with you on going to the Vistani camp. I just
Like, you want to throw the bones into the church as you're running by, type of thing. Like, what do you?
do we know that we have the bones?
Edge Theow knows he has the bones.
Okay, but
I
nobody
have
but Edge the Out
bones.
knows he has the bones.
Well, the
I
mental
know I
links,
have
Cesaro and I know.
bones.
We would share
Okay.
that information.
Okay. Hey, to be fair, I do not have the mental connection, so it would have to be orally shared. But
But I don't.
vocally, sorry.
Like Lior would be against throwing the bones in the church on the way out anyway, because Strahd is coming for them, and the church is not a consecrated space right now, and so I feel like that would just be like giving them back to him. Like we should take them with us.
Isn't the bones all we really need to reconsecrate?
Well, yeah, but we got to do like a ritual. Like we're not going to do that immediately. We're not going to do that before Strahd shows up.
So which direction do you want to go into town? I would say you're probably about right there.
I want to go that way, out of town.
So you would, Lior, you would know that the small exits are actually closed at night.
Ah, darn.
Only the large exits, and they do not letting anyone through at night. It will be a rough go. You will be able to leave, but they do not like people coming and going during the night.
How
We can
scalable are the city walls?
I'd say we could force ourselves through.
We have rope and pinions, and I have featherfall.
They're like 15 feet tall, made of wooden logs, and they're sharpened to a point.
I think if we like headed over here where we're not visible, maybe we could get ourselves over the wall. What do y'all think?
Probably. I agree. Get over it.
Okay. That is.
I'm not trying to make a scene of us leaving because I don't want people to be talking about the fact that we left. I don't want Strahd to know where we are, so I don't want to go through a gate if it's going to be an ordeal.
But you're probably about there. Okay, so if you want to try and get to, that's about 500 feet. So, be at a dash. That'd be about a full minute to get all the way there.
Okay. Yeah.
If you just dash all the way there. Edge Theow, are you doing the same thing? Are you bringing the bones and leaving the city?
I'm bringing the bones. Hold on.
Okay.
So to reconsecrate, all we have to do is get the bones to the church, right?
So the priest, Father Lucian, did say that the reconsecration ritual is literally just putting the bones on the slab below the church. That is the process. Like they do a ritual, but literally just throwing the bones on there is enough. You do not. There's like nothing else.
Okay. I thought this was like an hour-long ritual at least. Okay, well, in that case, I am open to the idea of running to the church instead, but I would still prefer to leave the city.
I would propose that we get to safety for the time being, and then, given that we have a stealth individual in our midst, could just sneak the bones back into their ceremonial place before leaving the city.
So you're saying like we hide in the city and then Zaro sneaks the bones into the church.
No, like we escaped to the Vistani camp for safety, and then we could just sneak the bones in before we dip. For sure, you know. And if I'm
Okay.
missing something, by all means, you know.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh.
not like we don't have to leave with the bones. It's like, you know, we could make sure we're safe, and then afterwards, like, and there's your bones. Goodbye.
Aaron's rolling things. We should just make a decision.
Yeah, I'm up for whatever.
Let's go.
I
Let's go
want
to the church. Stop the bones.
Yeah, I want to just take it
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Just take it to the church, or just take it with us, Echthao?
to the church.
Okay. Take it to the church. Let's go. Rock and roll.
Okay.
There's a lot of rolls.
You don't have to pay attention to those.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I would like though if Echthao can book it to the church. He's closer anyway, but I would like to stick off the main roads because I don't want to be somewhere where Strahd finds us if we don't make it in time. But I think we should make our way to the church also because the plan should be to get into the church by the time Strahd gets here. If it's consecrated by then.
Okay, so about 2750. Let's see, how long is that going to take you? You got 60 movement speed, right?
No, I'm back to just being a guy.
Yeah, but dash is 60, right?
50. I'm only 25. I'm a little guy.
Gotcha.
I'm a
So,
little guy.
55 turns times 6 seconds. Divided by 60. So it's going to take you 5.5 minutes dashing to get there.
I start.
Okay.
I have no other resources.
See. Probably get here. And then you guys are just booking it through the city to get there, staying off the main roads.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say you probably get there. And why are you saying great?
No,
You're
it's good. We're
It's always
converging
good.
with Echthao. It's good.
Yeah. The all of you, all four of you can feel the Valaki sky is even darker than the night that it was before. Like there was this ominous, like misty grayness covering the sky, but it just clears completely, like blackness swallowing the stars. Like no wind, no rustling leaves, nothing. And you can hear some like distant cries of the townsfolk. It sound like a thunderclap like shatters the silence, and from this swirling like clouds, a figure emerges. It's a black clad rider atop a monstrous steed, wreathed in a hellish flame. The nightmare hooves crackle with searing fires. It gallops across the night sky, and each step leaving a trail of embers in the air. The very sight of who you know very well it is, it like steals the breath from your lungs. But Strahd Vanzarovich does not rush. He doesn't need to. He descends very slowly and deliberately. The red glow of his eyes burning like twin coals. And you hear this terrified screams of Valakians echoing through the streets as he is seen. Like shutters are slamming shut. People are screaming in the streets. The devil has come. And you can see him slowly descending over directly in between St. Andrew's Church and St. Andrew's Orphanage. All right. What do you do? By the way, all of you do know that Irina is still staying at the church.
Yeah. Okay. Edgethou, I think he's gonna go into the church because he wants Irina. Do you talk to the priest? Do you remember the layout of the church well enough that we could get to the consecration slab without going through the main antechamber area?
I do not recall anything like that.
We're not gonna beat him to the church, so I think really like we got two options. One is we bolt with the bones and leave Irina to him, or we try to sneak around him and put the bones back while he's in the church. And I don't know what that'll do though, right? If the church becomes reconsecrated while he's in it.
I don't think he's gonna like it.
No, I don't think he's gonna like it either. But if we're in and he's out, then you know.
Right.
But that's super risky, right? Like if we're going in there and we don't sneak past him, then there's no more escape at that point, right? And we're not fighting him. We've got nothing.
I mean, is this a point to end the session and make this decision?
Yep, I was about to say we could wait until next time.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right, great.
My thought is just go in, but also it's like I'm tired, and maybe
Oh, yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
This is a good.
So curious. You don't have to answer this, Aaron, but I'm just having experienced that session. I'm so curious how much of this was scripted and how much of this was just us like just fucking things up. Like from this whole little coffin maker arc that we just did.
There are lots of things. There are lots of separate events that happen that have like their own scripts, but they're on the timeline from when you start them, if that makes sense.
yeah.
So it's kind
Yeah.
of like you kicked off this set of dominoes and then they just kind of fall with whatever you're currently doing.
Right.
So, I mean, some of it's scripted, some of it's not. Half of it's ChatGPT.
All right. Rock and roll.
Yeah, nobody died.
Nobody died. It was pretty
Surprising.
close.
Except those vampires. That one vampire.
Just one solo vampire.
Oh my god, maybe two? No, we didn't.
I mean, we got one last session and we got one this session. Is that the state
Right,
of things?
Two total.
Yeah, pretty sad about the numbers on that one.
I
Two
mean,
zip, man, two zip.
It's
all of you
we
were not
really-
rested.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
and we have
shit.
nothing that deals any. Well, I mean, like other than magic itself, we have nothing that deals any magical damage. Which just makes like my attacks. If I'm not boosting somebody, like I am useless. So,
Yeah, and
and we have
I,
nothing that'll prevent them from healing, which I think is going to be vital if we're gonna continue this and we're gonna be fighting vampires. We have to have something that does that.
I'm really pushing the whole idea of like testing, not just
Mhm.
because it's my own personality, but also I think it does fit my character and the situation. I was spent though. I mean, we did not have that long rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I think Jake was saying this earlier, but yeah, weaknesses are very rare in N5e at least, but resistances are a dime a dozen. So they're everywhere, but the having an actual weakness to something is pretty rare.
Yeah, not like Pokemon where they balance out.
No, it's unfair in D&D.
So you're saying that the vampires are not grass type?
They're Gen 1 bug type.
Okay.
I was thinking about that as we were going through this. I was like, why don't we get the little text that pops up? Like, it's super effective.
Yeah.
And then when I go to pull out the fire, you can go with it hurt itself in its confusion. Like,
I mean, yeah, Leor did hurt herself in confusion.
You know, low
Yep.
key back in the day, a lot of people erase paralyze, and that was where it was at. 100%. Got to get those numbers.
It's true.
I let my 4-year-old start a Pokemon game, and he's not into battling. Like, he's figured out when he gets into any Pokemon battle, like, how to press the buttons to run away, because he doesn't want to do that. He just loves to, like, run around and, like, look at Pokemon. Like,
That's very cute.
yeah.
I've got an almost 3-year-old. I'm just like kind of getting them into like very basic games, but he doesn't really care to move the controls. He just wants to watch what's happening on the screen. He does not care about interacting.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, Oliver's not they just don't have the dexterity really. Like, he's not
Yeah,
really in control when the character's walking around, but he likes that the character is walking around and like doing silly things, like walking in circles. He thinks that's
Correct.
hilarious. So
correct.
like,
Correct.
he
That
can
is-
get the camera to glitch out because he's like zoomed in too much. Loves that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen 4-year-olds that have clearly been spending way too much of their 4-year-old life, playing video games. Gotten quite good already.
You got a
Alright, I'm
personal story
gonna
where you got beat by a 4-year-old?
No, but I've like seen online videos of like 4-year-olds playing Elden Ring.
You know, I really think it's very dependent on individual or child. You know, like how do they respond to it? How do they react to it? You know, because like I think in a weird way it was very healthy for me. I can't say that for every like 6-year-old. Like
I think
I mean
everything is about balance. I don't think doing
oh for
anything
sure.
too much is healthy.
Oh, everything in moderation is a general standard.
Yeah,
But I think you know, everything in moderation, and then continuing upon that is you know, based on personality. You know, like what is healthy for you, what is healthy for them.
there's
You know?
in terms of child development, it's usually about the opportunity cost of what you're losing out on interaction with like them doing other things.
Right, which is
Like-
why the amount of time becomes a
Yeah.
huge factor.
Like 0 to 2 is a huge thing. Like if it's 0 to 2, they have too much screen time. They are losing out on tons of time that they used to develop, like interacting with stuff like hand-eye coordination, like movement, motor skills, which they need to learn at that age. Where in front of a TV, they're not really learning anything.
You guys remember 0 to 2?
No, just I do lots of research because I'm anxious about being a bad dad.
Oh no,
Really?
I'm not saying your production as a father and or parent is you know, equate to what you remember as a child.
I don't
I was
remember
just
anything.
I was just curious. Do you guys remember like anybody on here remember 0 to 2?
And
I
my
don't.
earliest memory is my 3rd birthday, and I only have 2 very distinct snapshots. One is my grandparents, who were missionaries in Africa, and only came back every 4 years. So it was like my first time meeting them, probably. They got me a dinosaur cake, and I was super jazzed about the dinosaur cake, and I can remember like exactly what it looks like. And then I also remember losing my balloon in the woods with some other random child that I have no idea who it was.
Hmm.
And then I don't have anything really until about 4 years old.
No,
I could go, but I'd like to hear everybody else's. I'll go real quick. I'll get myself out of the way. David, speaking like 2 to 4 years old, there was a robot. They came in like a red and black version, and they ran on 4 AA batteries, and they drive like in a 360-degree version. Like, they basically drive forward about a foot, and then turn, and then cross, and that's about all they did. And then they move their arms up and down. Coolest shit I ever seen for Christmas in my life.
Oh yeah.
Coolest shit
nice?
I've ever seen in my life.
Like our memories are like of how magical these toys that like in hindsight were like cool, but whatever. But like they just meant so much to us.
I actually found these same robots for the very first time about 3 months ago with my girlfriend at an antique mall. And now I was very nostalgic. I was filled with nostalgia and love. But then I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are cheap. But I'd love to hear everybody else's.
My
Well,
earliest.
mine's not happy.
Oh, mine is feeding a horse grass when living on a trailer. That's about it. Not exciting.
Here's the leaving the door open thing.
No, I mean I don't really remember exactly when that happened age-wise, but like the only memories that I have that I know are from like 0 to 4 are David and I's parents fighting because they got divorced when I was 5. So like I know that memories of them living together and fighting were from that time period, but like that's it. That's all I got. So
It was 5? I thought it was earlier.
I mean, it might have been, but like I have a couple memories of them fighting, so that's
Oof.
And
That's
I
a rough.
don't remember them
right.
being
And
good.
David doesn't because he was younger.
That's a
And
rough
also
core
those-
memory.
Yeah.
I do understand that to a degree, and by no means not to diminish, but my parents divorced when I was 9, so
Mhm.
the last memory I have of them was plates being broken on the ground.
Ugh. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
again, not to diminish, but I feel what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I repressed all that. I just remember being separate.
Yeah, David repressed a lot of stuff, and then later we meet up over drinks, and he like drags it out and be like, "Oh yeah, that was real. That happened."
No.
David, I'm honestly the same way. I repressed
Sometimes-
so much of my childhood.
Sometimes
mind
you
is
gotta have
so
those
great.
conversations. It's like
Defense,
that was
yeah.
real.
I blocked out all sorts of good stuff. It's great.
I rarely remember any of my childhood, like barely anything, like until like maybe middle school. Middle school is like where most of my memories are, like from my childhood, like middle school and onward. Like anything before middle school, it might as well have not even happened.
I'm very selective. Like there's things where I can like recount every detail and it's perfectly ingrained in my mind, and there's other it's just like whether or not I record it in the moment. If I'm paying attention and I lock it down, it's there forever. But it's very likely I just don't record it.
Bro, I